Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Main Event. We are live here in Nashville, Tennessee, and we're kicking things off with the Apollo Crews Open Challenge. Following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is the Apollo Crews Open Challenge Week 3. As our ladies and gentlemen, every week on Main Event until next month where we go on the road to the Raw and Smackdown live exclusive reviews. Apollo Crews will host an open challenge at the beginning of the show. We see some intriguing names come to this open challenge, like the Bo Dallas, and a lot of mid-card talent come through here so far, and Curtis Axel. But who's going to be the third opponent in the Apollo Crews Open Challenge, as he proves to management that he deserves a Intercontinental Championship shot on SmackDown Live, and Battleground could be the spot for Apollo. Stone Cold Steve Austin said if Apollo Crews could keep winning in these open challenges, he will get a shot. Who's it going to be? Oh, an intriguing one enters the Apollo Crews Open Challenge. It's the Dancing Fiesta. No way, Jose! What a way to kick things off. That's Bill's dancing. A very intriguing member of the SmackDown Live roster, No Way Jose, answers Apollo Crews' Open Challenge. This should be very interesting, to say the least. What Jose has to prove to this Nashville crowd here live in Main Event. Our Main Event of the evening is Lita versus Carmella. The winner will fight Bayley at Money in the Bank for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. What a Main Event they have in store. Also, Xavier Woods makes his Cruiserweight debut. Sandy is in action and so much more on Main Event. What a night we have in store for you guys. First, starting things off with the Apollo Crews Open Challenge. This should be very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. The sign of respect between Crews and Jose. You see it tenfold right here, right now. Here we go. Pick things up with Main Event. Apollo Crews catching Jose and superplexing. Oh, look at that hold, showing them the power from Apollo Crews. There's, he just holds it and suplexing. No Way Jose with ease. Apollo Crews showing you his power right now. Yeah, another superplex. Trying to make sure that he be ultra impressive in these open challenges, and he have done it the first 2 weeks. Oh, flying through the air right to the head of No Way Jose. Jose is getting dominated so far in this match. Crews off the ropes. Jose is in trouble. Crews catching them with the power bomb right there. Good lord, slamming them down. And No Way Jose has got no chance so far. And Crews with the multiple power bombs. Oh, got him again. Can they get him up for a third time? Gets it. Good lord, multiple power bombs by Crews. One, and No Way Jose kicking out at 1. Crews has been dominant in this matchup so far. Now Crews has got Jose back up to his feet. Oh, big shots. Good lord. And now No Way Jose could be going for a ride, but no way. Trying to get back into this matchup here. Countering Apollo Crews. Now No Way Jose going for a power bomb on his own. Oh, could he get it? Uh-oh, he's going for that big power bomb. Oh, this is vintage Roman Reigns right there with that massive power bomb. Could have Crews kick out at 2 by Crews. Crews on the brink, was on the ropes there after that vintage Roman Reigns power bomb by No Way Jose. Remember, No Way Jose has got Apollo Crews well scouted. This big shot right there. Turn him into the ropes there. And now Crews is in trouble. Crews going for that super kick, but Jose counters. Jose counters the super kick and big shot right there. Uh-oh. No way, Jose trying to get the crowd pumped up. No way. Turning Cruz in. Connects. That could do it. Could Cruz win? Losing week 3? No. Oh my God, he had him with the chicken wing side effect, I like to call it, to Apollo Cruz. I thought No Way had him. Oh, big elbow drop. I thought Nashville was about to have a dance party. One, and Cruz again, another kick out. Cruz almost had an upset there, losing to No Way Jose. But Apollo Cruz not gonna let that happen again. Super kick to the back of the head, aka the enziguri to No Way Jose. And No Way Jose almost scored the upset, but in the end, Apollo Cruz finds a way to get it. Uh-oh. No Way going for a ride. Power bomb. 1, 2. Cruz is victorious. In the end, Apollo Cruz finds a way to get the victory. What a match, though. No Way Jose almost got the upset victory over Apollo Cruz with that big slam to the mat. 2, almost had him 3. Cruz enziguri to the back of the head, and you know what's come next. That big power bomb. Bang. Good night, No Way Jose. Week 3 is successful. Who will enter next week in the Apollo Cruz Open Challenge? 3 victims down. Apollo Cruz needs 3 more wins to get his Intercontinental Championship reign that he deserves. Can he get it? We'll find out in the next couple of weeks. Wow, what a victory by Apollo Cruz. Look at that awesome match coming up next. We have some cruiserweight and drifter action, as the drifter is in action for the first time since he fought Ty Dillinger 2 weeks ago on Smackdown Live. Elias is looking to continue his momentum as he's looking to become the Intercontinental Champion as well on Smackdown Live, and he start racking up the victories. Well, Grand Metalik said that he could defeat the drifter. Elias was to take on this challenge coming up next. And Elias announced that he's also going for that Intercontinental Championship as well on SmackDown, and he could take on his you can say his friend, and Bobby Roode if he gets his opportunity sooner rather than later. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making way down to the ring, the Drifter, Elias. Well, Elias said that the WWE Universe will walk with him as he will be their Intercontinental Champion. That's a bold claim to make, and Elias looks to back up that claim sooner rather than later. Elias said that he will be on SmackDown Live in the next couple of weeks to tell the WWE Universe why you should walk with him. Should be very, very interesting. But tonight, he's taking on Grand Metalik of the Cruiserweight division. Metalik said he can beat the Drifter in one-on-one action. He won this massive opportunity to take down Elias. And we'll see if he can do it tonight on Main Event. Nashville loves both of these two men, and it should be a very interesting matchup. Speaking of the Intercontinental Championship, the relationship between Bobby Roode and Elias is very, very fun. Bobby Roode helped Elias score one of his biggest upsets in his Universal career when he defeated John Cena. So that was Bobby Roode's doing. Roode helped Elias get that victory when he distracted Cena, and Elias returned the favor as Roode put Cena through a table right before their matchup at Backlash. So Roode and Elias have a very, very fine relationship, and it'll be very, very interesting to see if that squanders as a cover one, as Elias covered Grand Metalik, and Metalik kicked out at one. But Elias will be on SmackDown Live set to help his friend Roode, Bobby Roode, out. You know, hopefully, because he said he wants to see those. He wants to fight his best friend Roode for the Intercontinental Championship, because he said that will be a grand spectacular. So Elias will be on SmackDown Live to help Roode in the next couple of weeks, built as he is on the road to Money in the Bank. Elias is not competing in Money in the Bank. He said that. Oh, he announced that tenfold as well. Oh, as Elias with a big shot right to the. As he said, he wants to walk with him. Big shot to the midsection, and another shot to the midsection by Elias. And Elias is being fond and cocky tonight, but he's backing it up in the ring against a high flyer and taking it down with grounding and pounding. That's what you like to see from an Intercontinental Champion. I asked Elias what his relationship with Bobby Roode. He said that, you know, him and Roode respect each other. Him and Roode knows how to get the job done. And they said they will be partners until they were forced to be enemies. And that's with that Intercontinental Championship. He said, Elias told me no one man is bigger than that Intercontinental Championship, and that could enhance my career. So he said he has no choice but to put the title around his waist. And he will look to do that sooner rather than later, as Elias is just mauling Grand Metalik here. That's Metalik, look at this. Metalik going for that big power bomb on Elias. Elias not even a one count. Elias is dominating here, taking down Metalik. Oh, big shot to the midsection by Elias. And Elias, that's a crossroads. Vintage Cody Rhodes right there by Elias.
Who wants to walk with Elias?
As he said again, who wants to walk with Elias, as Elias turns him through. Good night, Metalik. Metalik goes for a ride there, as Elias makes quick work of Grand Metalik. He does. Great win there by Elias. And maybe his proclamation could be right. Maybe Elias could be our next Intercontinental Champion. As the high flyer, Metalik did no high flying moves, as Elias contained him to the ground, and he got the victory. Watch this, man. Crossroads, bang, and then turned them through. Boom. Good night, Grand Metalik, as the Drifter gets a massive win here on the main event. The Intercontinental Championship scene is looking great on SmackDown Live. The question is, who will be next in line for Battleground? The Drifter is victorious. Wow. I want to walk with Elias. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? You did say WWE stands for Walk with Elias. But guys, we got to move on and get into our first bit of tag team action of the night here. That's coming up next. Sandy, the leader, Coltrane, and Killian Dane of Sandy will be in action against Heath Slater and Rhino. Should be very, very interesting to see as Coltrane teaming up with the other members of Sandy here. This is a very dangerous group. I asked Train if he's entering the tag team tournament for SmackDown Live. He said we will have to wait and see. So could this be a preview what we get on SmackDown Live? About to find out. Coming up next. Oh Lord. It should be very, very interesting between these two. Oh. Like he said, we will have to wait and see as last night at Smackdown Live, we did see the beginning of the tag team tournament start to crown the next #1 contender for the Smackdown tag team titles. And this could be one team that enters it, and that is Sandy. Oh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Here they are. The leader, Coltrane on your right. Eric Young in the middle. Dane on your left. Sandy is here. Following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Making their way down to the ring. Eric Young, Killian Dane, Coltrane, Sandy. The leader, Coltrane, directing the actions of this group. These three men are very, very dangerous, along with Alexander Wolf, who is not here tonight, and Nikki Cross. They can take over Smackdown Live. And could you imagine Sandy as your tag team champions? They have the Freebird rule too. That means Eric Young and Coltrane could defend the tag team titles. Eric Young and Alexander Wolf could defend the tag team titles. Or you could have that scary thought of Killian Dane and Coltrane together. And we could just get a preview of that tonight. Oh goodness. This should be very, very interesting. Nashville is intrigued by it. I am as well. As they'll be taking on a one-man band. And this partner, Rhino, who just was in a collision a couple nights ago. This past Monday night on Raw with Braun Strowman. This should be very, very interesting. As he stood in Rhino, they have no idea what they're getting into. They have no idea. So here comes the brute Rhino making his way down to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys do not want to miss Monday Night Raw and Smackdown Live. Men's and women's Money in the Bank qualifying matches continue on both brands. As we will have our men's and women's Money in the Bank at Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So don't miss Raw and Smackdown Live to see if your favorite superstars will qualify for the men's and women's Money in the Bank. Also, the tag team tournament continuing on Smackdown Live as well, and so much more on both brands. But not to worry about that. Let's it. Coltrane and Heath Slater kicking things off in this matchup here so far, and Train looking very, very impressive already in this match. Sandy is looking ultra impressive ever since Train debuted. They haven't lost. Basically, they were undefeated before Coltrane even was revealed as the leader of the group. It's just they admitted they debuted. This team has been dangerous, and I can see them as tag team champions sooner rather than later. As a cover and roll through to, oh my god, and Heath Slater barely kicked out there too. They show up when they need to show up. Because Train, he picked this episode of the main event for a reason. We'll hopefully get that reason in the next couple of weeks. Maybe it's the tag team tournament. Maybe it's to get warmed up. Maybe it's to throw. Oh my god, it's Train with a big shot right to the face of Heath Slater. Maybe it's to throw the tag team, the members of the SmackDown tag team division in the loop. Maybe we might see this pairing in the tag team tournament. You never know. Maybe that's the reason why Train tonight is changing his back up and stops the momentum of Rhino. As Sandy is getting cheered, buzzing. This crowd is buzzing for Sandy in Nashville. Tag made, and oh, that big shoulder tackle by Dane. And Train, oh, now Dane getting him some. Killian Dane, he's the X Factor. This guy can turn the match around. I see what he can do inside that ring. He has the power, he has the agility. This guy has future world champion written all over him. Oh, as that weight slam right there from Dane. Dane is picked up. Oh my god, he's picked up Rhino again and put him on the ropes. There. Oh my goodness. This has been a slaughter from Sandy. Oh, big bro kick right there. Uh-oh. Heath Slater, look out. Look out, Heath Slater. He goes for a ride. Sandy just completely dominating here tonight. Oh. My God. And now. Oh, man. Oh. Now look at this. Killian Dane with the uppercuts. Uppercuts by Dane. You know, Rhino going off the ropes. Oh, look at the power by Killian Dane. He's just being ultra impressive tonight. Look at this. He can't be stopped. Tag made. Let's look at this. Dane throws him into Train. Oh, Train with the big boots. Oh my God. Sandy destroying. Pele kick again by Coltrane. It just can't be stopped. Enziguri. Oh my God. Coltrane saying, come on, this is the best you can do. Oh. Taking him down. And now Train with a spear. Spear by Train. Oh, he's doing fear in Heath Slater's eyes. Saying, yeah, you better get down. And now Train got him again. Glorious. Now that big DDT. Good night. Wow. Sandy is just destroying Heath Slater and Rhino. They're toying with him. Now look at this. The big shoulder tackle. Oh my God. Oh, look at this. Train picking him up and saying, Dane, do the honors. Oh, power driver slamming him down. And Rhino has no chance. Good night, Rhino. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Sandy makes it easy tonight on main event. This Coltrane and Killian Dane combination is scary. Watch that power bomb. Good Lord. Just slamming them down like it's nothing. That's power. And watch this. Watch this. Look at this. Train waiting. Boom. Just waiting anxiously. Banging in the spear. The DDT. Bang. Then the shoulder tackle here. Boom. It's just enough. And what a win by Sandy. You have to fear these guys. They're coming for those tag team titles on Smackdown soon. We might have future single stars in this group as well. Good Lord. What a win. Now coming up next, it is the singles debut in the Cruiserweight division of Xavier Woods, as he'll be taking on the man with the plan, D. Brian Kendrick. This is Xavier Woods' first one-on-one match in the Cruiserweight division officially. What will he do against the man with the plan? We'll find out. Coming up next on Main Event. This is Xavier Woods' first singles match in the Cruiserweight division, and it's against D. Brian Kendrick.
Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power.
As the New Day are looking to expand here in Universe mode. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way down to the ring, representing the New Day. Congrats on 5-year anniversary of Up, Down, Down, Xavier Woods. As Xavier Woods and the New Day are looking to expand into the Cruiserweight division and potentially win gold for the New Day. That's the reason why Woods was not on SmackDown Live when New Day got destroyed against Nightwolf and Nightwolf Jr. He was getting ready for his cruiserweight debut. To Nashville. Feel the power, guys. The trombone coming out with the New Day Rocks chant says Woods will be taking on the man. What a plan. He calls himself D. Brian Kendrick. And his opponent, the man with the plan, D. Brian Kendrick. Well, Brian Kendrick looked to taunt Xavier Woods' debut, saying that Xavier Woods may be a power of positivity, but he doesn't have a plan like me, because I am the man with the plan for every single match I am in. So we'll see if D. Brian Kendrick could back up his claim of having a plan to take down Xavier Woods. About to find it out right now. Woodson getting ready here. This would be a very, very intriguing matchup here. As look at this, Brian Kendrick here going for a route here, and Woods with the big shots to kick things off here. Xavier Woods, vintage, that split and a big 4-1 right to the face. It'll come Kalisto versus the former cruiserweight champion Roderick Strong, as he looks to get ready for his matchup against Johnny Gargano. It should be very, very interesting. And our main event evening, Carmella versus Lita, the winner fights Bayley at Money in the Bank. Still got 2 intriguing matches coming up next. As Xavier Woods making it look impressive tonight. It's a back and forth so far against D. Brian Kendrick. Keep in mind, this is Xavier Woods' first singles match in the cruiserweight division. When he made his debut, he appeared in the 8-man battle royal to crown the #1 contender, in which Kalisto won about 3.5 weeks ago. So this is Xavier Woods' first big moment in the cruiserweight division, and a very, very interesting one. We'll see if he can get the job done tonight against the man with the plan, D. Brian Kendrick. Here is Woods suplexing Brian Kendrick here, and starting so far so good for Xavier Woods' career in the cruiserweight division. Once we found out he could qualify for the cruiserweight division, we say, you know what? It's time for a New Day to expand. We're not going to break up. We're not like most groups. We're just going to expand and, grow our separate ways, but still have the title New Day on it. So he's still representing the New Day. He's still representing everything about the New Day. He's just in the cruiserweight division. But Xavier Woods, since he has a cruiserweight contract and a SmackDown Live contract, so he can still show up for his brothers, the New Day, when they need him. Woods going off the ropes here. Woods, gets right to the face again of D. Brian Kendrick. And Kendrick is just getting destroyed here by Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods, big shots. And now look at that big shot right there. Boom. D. Brian Kendrick. Brian Kendrick trying to fight back to take down Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods caught his leg. Kendrick's in trouble. But a rope break saving Brian Kendrick there. Xavier Woods turns him in, slamming him down on the mat. Big forearm to the face. Brian Kendrick's busted wide open. Another shot there by Xavier Woods. I'm surprised we haven't seen Honor Roll yet. And then Woods continuously targeting the head. You know what he's softening up that head for. That's Woods. Turns him through. Big shot right to the face. Xavier Woods is on fire right now. Taking down D. Brian Kendrick. Looking to make quick work of him. Cover. 1, 2. No! Kendrick kicked out at 2 though. I thought he was gonna make quick work of him. I thought he had him. But no, I guess not. I guess not here, but Kendrick here, look at this. With that big shot DDT. And Kendrick is still in this match somehow. Oh my goodness. Now Woods, DDT right there from Brian Kendrick. The man with the plan has gotten Xavier Woods as he called him as vintage Seth Rollins there. Blackout 2. Could have it, Woods. No. Oh my goodness. You see the fatigue there by Brian Kendrick. He's very fatigued. Yeah, he's very tired. As Woods may have had him, but oh. Woods counter. Uh-oh. Woods is going for the end. Woods is going for the end here. Kendrick better watch out. Oh, big forearm shot. Woods. Oh, I thought he was going for honor roll, but I guess he's not. I thought he was going for honor roll, but I guess he's not. Woods though. Got him again. Right to the face of the Brian Kendrick. But wait a minute, Woods trying to roll up Kendrick. Trying to roll him up. He might have him. 2. Xavier Woods get the victory. Woods beats Brian Kendrick. I guess Kendrick didn't plan for that one. Masterful roll-up by the New Day member as he defeats the Brian Kendrick. Maybe Woods had a plan B there as he rolls up Brian Kendrick for the 1, 2, 3. And Kendrick can't believe it. He's stunned. Woods gets his first official victory in the Cruiserweight division. What can you say? He was smarter. New Day rocking in the Cruiserweight division. Speaking of ladies and gentlemen, it's time to see our #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship is in action, as Kalisto will be taking on Roderick Strong, the former member that challenged for the Cruiserweight Championship but came up short at the Extreme Review. Just days after that, he takes on the future #1 contender in one-on-one action. Can Strong rebound? We're about to find out coming up next. Should be very, very interesting, ladies and gentlemen, to see if Roderick Strong could rebound after what happened at Extreme Rules. As we await our #1 contender, still making his way down to the ring. What a night we've had on the main event. Still to come, main event time. It's going to be Carmella versus Lita for the right to see who will become #1 contender for the Smackdown Live Women's Championship. Should be a very, very intriguing matchup here, but this one should be awesome as well, as Mr. Lucha, Kalisto is in action against Roderick Strong, our #1 contender for the Cruiserweight title, against the former longest reigning Cruiserweight champion in Universal history, our first ever Cruiserweight champion, Roderick Strong, who held it from the creation of the Cruiserweight division all the way up until 2 months ago. That's crazy. It was absolute crazy when Strong lost that title in that triple threat match. Everybody was shocked, including me. I couldn't believe it. But Strong got to move on, and he's got to rebound with life after the Cruiserweight Championship. He made himself into a superstar. But the question is, what's next for Strong? Will he stay in the Cruiserweight division or will he leave? You know what I'm saying? Cruiserweights have the right to leave the Cruiserweight division when they feel like it. So, you know, will Roderick Strong be the one to leave the Cruiserweight division? But Roderick Strong already taking care of business here, taking down Kalisto. Roderick Strong working on that back early of Kalisto, trying to make quick work of the masked man, Kalisto. But Kalisto not going to be that quick work that easy. This is the #1 contender we're talking about. And if Kalisto wants to have a chance at Johnny Gargano, he has to score the upset victory here. That's why people are still saying upset victory about Roderick Strong after he lost the Cruiserweight title. Even after he loses the Cruiserweight title, people say Strong still cannot be beaten. I wholeheartedly approve of that, as Kalisto with that slow pace action. Whoa. That's Tommaso Ciampa. What is Tommaso Ciampa doing here? Oh my God! Let's look at this. Ciampa and Strong are working together. What is this? Was this all a plan? Oh my God! This was a plan by Ciampa and Strong as they took out Kalisto. What in the world happened there? But guys, we gotta move on. It's main event time for the Smackdown Live Women's Championship. It's gonna be Carmella versus Lita. Coming up next in the main event. This should be very, very interesting. Who will take on Bayley for the Smackdown Women's Championship at Money in the Bank? We find out next as the Fabulous One have to beat Lita to get the opportunity. It should be very, very good. This is Carmella's first match since Bayley took her out over 2.5 months ago. We'll see what the Fabulous One has in store for this Nashville crowd. Could you imagine if she straight up beats Lita tonight? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. As this crowd is still sovereign on Lita, on Carmella. Could you imagine Carmella versus Bayley, two of the most hated women in the SmackDown Women's division, go at it? It'll be very interesting because they got a story behind it. Most people want to see Lita get that opportunity because most people say if it was straight up one-on-one, Lita would have beaten Bayley one-on-one. But it was a triple threat environment, so Lita wants her revenge after losing the triple threat. She wasn't pinned or submitted by Bayley, so she's the rightful opportunity at the title. But you know, in SmackDown Live, you gotta earn it. She has to beat Carmella first to get that opportunity. The question is, can she do it? But to find out right now, Lita versus Carmella. Who fights Bayley at Money in the Bank? It's main event time. Here we go, and Carmella starting things off on Lita, and Lita taking her down here after the controversy happened with that. What's going on with the cruiserweights as Kalisto just got double teamed by Roderick Strong and Tommaso Ciampa? Hopefully we get some information on that next week on main event. But for now, we got a bitter action between Carmella and Lita. We'll find out our #1 contender for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship coming up right now. Could we see the mellabration happen at Money in the Bank for Carmella? I don't know. Maybe she could find a way to do it, but I think the best situation is to have Lita win this match. But I think Lita could give Bayley a run for her money and see who truly is the greatest women of all time. Well, is it Bayley or Lita? Bayley has built up a resume that said that she is the greatest woman of all time. But if Carmella could beat Lita, could that edge her in the conversation? I don't know. Maybe so. But Bayley has not been, especially in one-on-one action, she has never been pinned or submitted. She is undefeated in one-on-one championship matches. She finally won her Kryptonite, a triple threat match, last month at that Extreme Rules. So what can stop Bayley? She's keeping a close eye on this matchup tonight. But this is her #1 contender. We're finding out right here, right now. It's a neck breaker there by Lita, and Lita looking like she's gonna get the #1 contender opportunity. Looking like nobody can stop her. Oh goodness, oh my goodness, it's Carmella and Lita going back and forth here. Big shot there by Lita, oh forearm, and Carmella, she's keeping up with Lita and stuff, but you know, it's gonna be tough as Lita twist of fate. That could book her a spot at Money in the Bank 2. No! I thought Lita had her. Guys. It was so close. Carmella, she's battling. She's scratching Chloe her way. Carmella proving that she can hang with the big boys. Lita going for something big here. Oh, could she have her? Oh, DDT! It connects. Carmella has it moved. 1, 2. Oh no! Carmella gets the shoulder up. Oh, come on, Lita. Mella gets back to her feet. Mella caught her. She caught her. Submission hold locked in. Oh, what a rope break. Oh, rope break saved Lita. But Lita caught with her own DDT by Carmella. Carmella trying desperately, whatever it takes. Oh, a kick out at 2 by Lita. Oh my goodness, man. What a match this has been between these two. It's Carmella being the aggressor here. Lita doing whatever, trying to do whatever it takes. Lita rolling up Carmella. She got her rolled up. Oh no, I thought she had her. Nashville was on their feet. They thought Lita had a chance. Lita going for a second twist of fate. Connects. Second twist of fate connects here. Now Lita going to the top rope. Oh, she's fatigued. Could she hit that? Oh, I thought she gotta hit that form. Oh, Lita caught her. Spear. And now Lita could be one big move away. Another DDT. DDT to Carmella. Wait a minute. Oh, Carmella. What? How did she get out of that? Carmella has got Lita. No. She did it. Come on. Lita was so close. Come on now. Carmella's going to Money in the Bank. Lita, why didn't you go for the cover? You were so close. You had her. But Mella rolled Lita up. And she booked her ticket to Money in the Bank for the Smackdown Live Women's Championship. For God's sakes. Oh, and Carmella can't believe it. Lita pleading with every, but there's nothing you can do. Carmella's going to Money in the Bank. Mella versus Bailey 2 for the Smackdown Live Women's Championship. Good night from Nashville.